Hey, I'm going to do a tutorial on John Mayer's Paperdoll solo. I don't claim to have it completely right. I'm not exactly sure how he plays some of the parts. There's multiple ways to do it. And I've also noticed that on a couple different versions, there are parts left out, especially on the end of the solo, that are not there. They're there in some versions of the song and they're not there in the others. So it's a little weird, but I did the version of the most of the solo, if that makes sense. So I'm going to try to get a little closer, zoom in, and just go through the parts. Okay, we're a little closer here. First off, I'm in what I like to call the fourth position of the strat, and I think that's what he's playing. Use your ears, you decide. He may be in the neck pickup, but I'm thinking it's the next position down. And I think it's best to play with your fingers instead of the pick. So let's just get right into it. The beginning of it, he does this sort of, it's almost like he's just playing around before he gets into the main part of the solo. But it's up here on the 10th fret, and you're on the B string, and you just do a bend. You go. So I'm not going to necessarily hit on like what are bends and pre-bends and all that stuff. You really just got to use your ears and your fingers to hear it out. You know, he doesn't pick and then bend. He kind of pre-bends it, or does it at the same time, if you will. And then he brings it down, you know, and give a little vibrato. Anytime you're doing John Mayer stuff, you know, as much vibrato as possible is probably good. I've also, you know, I'm attempting the tone. I've got my amp set kind of a scoop in the mids, because that's what John Mayer's sound is. And, you know, like I'm saying, I'm just attempting. Nobody's going to get exactly John Mayer's sound, but close as you can. And, alright, first part. Sorry to keep talking so much. Alright, there's that. And then he starts out, I guess the main solo kind of goes. So, alright, so you don't bring that one down. You just kind of let it go. You stop it up at the high point. Alright, and then I play it here on the 10th fret on the E string, and then the B string. So it's, you play the E string, you do a hammer on the B string from 10 to 12, and then on the G string, you get that vibrato on the 12th fret. And then I'm on the 9th fret on the G string. You kind of slide up, and then you play on the 10th fret B string. So 9 to 11 on the G, and then 10 on the B. And then you're going to do this little hammer on from 9 to 10. So that whole little piece is, and then you're coming back down to 7. And I realize there's other places to play this. This is just, it works for me, so I'm teaching you that. Okay, and then we're going to be on kind of 9 and 7 right here. So that is, you're on the 9th fret. This is the D string and the G. So you go D, G, and then you're on the D string on the 7th fret. That whole thing is. Alright, so let's kind of do up to that point. Okay, so there's that little pre-thing. And you really gotta have a soft touch on this. The way he plays it is just, it's really soft, and you know, it sounds simple, but really getting the touch right is pretty tricky. So this part, I'm just gonna, the way I do it is, this first finger is kind of barring most of the 7th fret, and then I'm gonna do my pinky up here on the 10th. Oops. I know those notes are right. I'm not sure if this is where he plays it, but okay, sorry, I had some camera problems, but I'm back now. We were right here on this little run. Okay, so we're going to go down the strings, start on the A string, and that's on the 10th fret. We're going to go, so we're going to hammer on the D string from 7 to 9. And we're going to slide up to the 12th. And that's on the high E string from 10 to 12. We're going to go up to 15. And we're going to slide after that pretty quick up to the 19th. That's really quick. So that whole thing again is alright? Okay, the next part, we're on the 15th and 17th fret. So we're 17th fret on the B string. So you got 2 bends there. Alright, hopefully you can figure that out. Alright, now we're going to the G string on the 12th and 14th frets. Whoops. So that thing is, let me go back to this. So we're on the G string, 14th fret, we're going to bend. Alright, so we're bending that. So you kind of bend it up, then bend it back down. And then I'm hitting the B string on the 12th fret. Right there. And you kind of pull off on the G string. Then you're on the D string, 12 to 10. And you're going to slide up from 14 to 16. So that's, and then you can hit the B string on the 15th. Then you're going to vibrato it on that 16th fret. So that whole thing again is alright, so this next part is on the high E string on the 12th fret. So high E string and a bend on the G string. Alright. I'm going to play that B string on the 15th. Let me go back here. Yeah, so alright, so that's that. Okay, so then there's this second to last part. You're gonna go a bend on the G string, 14th fret. So you're gonna bend it up, hit the high E string on the 12th fret. You're gonna bend it back down. So again, that's on the G string, bending up, high E string on the 12th fret, bend back down, 12th fret G string. Alright, then the last part is really simple. It's you're gonna hammer on On the D string, 12 to 14, play the G string on the 12th fret, hammer on G string, 14th fret. You're going to end up G string, 12th fret. Alright, so we're going to play through this one more time slowly from the top. Alright, have fun with it. Hey, if you happen to like this shirt I'm wearing, it says Freedom for All, but it's by a company called Mission Brand. It's a friend of mine. He makes these, and everything that you buy, a portion of it goes to missions, to help missions around the world. So I'm going to put a link in the little comment section below, so check that out.